just a test run of part of a appointment and pointers that I would give people fighting to be looked at for cervical dystonia. Okay. Well, hello. Backwards. Hello. I see that you are here for pain in your neck, Miss Thompson. Is that right? Yes, that is right. I do have pain in my neck. I think I know what it is, but you're the medical expert. Indeed I am. Indeed I am the medical expert. I am a... No, what am I again? What am I again? What am I? I am a... Oh yes, neurologist who's been practicing my art for a very long time. Yeah, I've heard that you've been in practice for a while. Let's see, the pain in my neck is right back here. Yes, I know you have a pain in your neck. Don't be a pain in your neck for me. Don't be a pain in the neck for me during this appointment. Well, if you look at the MRI, you can clearly see the... Oh, yes, I reviewed the MRI imaging before you came. Well, okay, well then clearly... What? Oh, family member doesn't want me to talk to you as I would if I were alone. So I guess this will be more of a not fighting for you to hear me out. And yet it's just because the family member knows how explosive I can be and how vehemently I'll be advocating for myself, so I don't want to accidentally hurt your feelings. Well, that's fine. Whatever. But yes, I would say go see your psychiatrist. It could just be a mental disorder, problem of dystonia related to just mental complications in the neurons of the brain. Well, you know, my family member is telling me to just drop it and we'll, argue about this and, you know, complain about this later. Well, okay. Okay, fine, but, I mean, I've read the, medical report myself, and did you... Of course I read the medical report from the radiologist. You think I don't know my job or what I'm doing? You're fine, I see no problems. No problem at all with your MRI. I refer you back to your psychiatrist. That is all. Well, hey, excuse me, I'm in pain. I'm visible. I mean, why would I be like this if I'm not... Good day, young lady. I have other appointments to go see. Well, what about me? Oh, I guess we'll just fight it another day. What? I have to pay $200 to have that flippant answer given to me? I know they're saying... Oh. Okay, fine. Here's the money. Well, of course I want my change back. Please. Okay, yes, thank you. Okay. Yeah, that's a very bad rendition of what was going on, but without it being scripted and just totally off the cuff, might have been a good skit. I don't know. So I myself played me, Sarah, myself, and Gumby played the part of the nephrologist who had been in practice for quite a long time, but dismissed my case as something possibly psychological going on. And I knew it wasn't because I had read the radiologist report in full. I slowly picked it apart by looking up, you know, the vernacular, the insane jargon, you know, of the medical community. And so I knew exactly what it said. Some parts I had to, you know, I could only have an overall view of what was wrong. You know, with stenosis in... Oh, I would have to actually pull up the radiologist report, but, you know, I knew there was something wrong because it said, you know, high attention should be paid to this, or, you know, only moderate attention, moderate problems with this, you know, just monitor. So, I don't know. I knew that something was going on. I knew that I was right. I was sitting in front of this specialist, and I was in pain, clearly, because I was writhing around, and I'm yelling out, you know, crying. I'm literally crying, you know, and I'm trying to keep my frustration under wraps, but I did a very bad job of that, but I didn't explode at person, at the situation like I would have if a family member had not been with me to rein me in, because they knew that confrontation or me trying to pick a fight with the doctor not going to do any good. But I was just at the end of my tether. I was ready to just explode, more or less, with my anger and my frustration and just my utter shock and horror at his dismissal just of my symptoms, and when I knew very well there was something wrong. But to go back to my psychiatrist, when I told my psychiatrist that, he just laughed and said, well, that's not right, you know, but said, you need to go and complain about what happened to you, because other people might not. So I'm just gonna go for now. Sorry, that's Gumby acting a little nuts. Thank you very much. And that was a really stupid skit, but totally off the cuff and improvised. I don't know. Okay, thanks, bye.